Apparently you're back. Apparently you're back. I've got no idea what this dumb fuckery is about. I'm not doing anything. I'm just here. Trying to live my life. Living my dreams. Alright. I did nothing then. I honestly did nothing. The cable's plugged in, nothing's changed. So I think this is OBS or Twitch. And I don't think it's OBS. So let's just hope the gremlins have had enough for today. Thank you, gremlins. Thank you for your fun. Oh, meow. Behold, for he has risen. I was trying to get the goddamn recipe. Um, you missed me. It's been too long. I know. Okay, WhatsApp's just not playing ball. I say, Rumi, would you put the link to the recipe I put in our chat? Would you put that up on up here in the chat so people can also look at it, of course, so I can pull it up. Thank you very much. God damn it! All right, I actually made 4 liters. I know the recipe said 2.5, but I was like, shit. Might as well make more than less. Gonna use it, and I use it for the week. I know for the pork. That's not bowl's not big enough, is it? Let's not pretend. We need something with a bit more space. Although this one might prove excessive, but who cares? All right. Thank you. Copy link address. Thank you very much. Yes, that is how I sneeze. Little knife. Little knife. Yeah, it's one of my favorites of the ones I have. All right. We got mince in a bag. So we're going to go ahead and make the meat dumplings first because they get cooked in the water. Water. The return of the very average knife. Steady now. Ground pork, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, 1 small onion, or half a large one, 1 egg, some milk, and a bit of salt. Okay, I've got 400 grams here because I just 500 grams almost. I just do not believe in the notion of cooking that little. It just does. It seems an excessively small amount of dumplings, meatballs. Also, if you don't use them in the soup today, right? You can boil them up and freeze them, and then you can always put them into some kind of pasta dish or something like that, right? Just warm them up, put them in the pan, then fry them, or bang them in the oven to brown them up. Easy peasy as you do that. I am using spelt flour because why not? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Anyone else cleaning today? I'm trying every day to do some cleaning. We will go, what is it, 1 tablespoon. So we're going to double up 1, roughly 2. There we go. You need the egg in there to bind, and the flour. People are often like, why does sausage have rusks or grain in it? You need that in a sausage because it's helps the fat to cook. Right, 1 egg, an œuf, enough. This particular recipe does not have any herb Italian thing. The other recipe that I was looking at does. Okay, so this is salamoia bolognese. Valeria, please excuse the mispronunciation if you're still with us. Where are we? Right. And I got brought some back recently. Salatura mediterranea. It's pronounced perfectly, of course. Ideale per insaporire tutte le tue ricette. Now this is what is sometimes referred to as a bolognese mix. You can make it yourself. When I was in Bologna in 2016, this happened to be in the Airbnb I stayed at, and it was almost empty. And I'm like, well, I'm taking it home. I left some other spices and herbs in there. Right, it was kind of a fair exchange because I wanted to know what I was making up. So I've refilled this a couple of times myself, and it's just it's basically sage, thyme, rosemary, powdered garlic, and salt. And you can use this for any kind of recipe. There's no oregano or basil. I looked it up. Some of the more American style mixes will have those in there, but as a base, that's all this is. So this one, which I was given, which is open, you can see there, right? This one smells a little bit more rosemary. I like mine with a bit more sage. So we're going to put a bit of both in there. So rather than just the salt, I'm going to sprinkle a bit of that in. And for good measure, some extra. We have not made French onion soup. We will get to France eventually. It just happens to be that Copenhagen is closer as a capital city than Paris is to Prague. All in good time. All in good time. And I will put some oregano in because I like it. Just a little, half a tablespoon, not too much. Don't want these meatballs to be overpronounced. Now, our onion. The recipe says half a large one or one small onion. However, seeing as we're making double, none of my onions are particularly large. So, that's what she said. Do I have a bigger one? Maybe. Nah. We'll go. I don't know. I haven't had anything savoury to eat today yet. I know that's ridiculous to say that. Well, look how much onion do you think we need for that? Yeah, fuck it. One large one. Rogue cooking indeed. So jealous of that rack. I know. It's been a little bit work in progress, and I have to say I looked at it in hard detail earlier this year because I was like, it was a bit of a shambles and a mess, and it's not quite all there. I mean, I need to put another wee shelf in here actually, because I'd like to have a double layer, so I need to find a bit of wood that will do that job. All right, so baby knife, baby knife, baby knife. All the old friends are coming out today. I'm jealous of that rack. That's what she said. That's exactly that's what. It said mashed or chopped finely. How finely can you chop? I'm not super duper at it, but I also don't mind having slight bit of onions in there. It just fell out. Something fell out. All right, never mind. All the more reason to get it cleaning the floor later, I guess. Yeah, these are kind of a bit on the bigger side. You like bigger pieces of onion in your meatballs? Me too. Me too. I don't mind it. There is something to be said for minced. But I have to say, I do not mind those slightly bigger chunks. And the truth is, if you don't have a pestle or mortar or a little food processor grinder, you can always just kind of chop through this. All right, go wild. Just keep chopping through it. Eventually, if you have a bigger knife, of course, it makes this whole task easier. Come back here, you trying to escape. Right. For example, you could do it like that. We ain't gonna. Shopping skills. Yay! Nice to hear, Rumi. So we can go through horizontal like that, and then just whoo, I'm getting some onion juice in my eye. But that's all part of the process. We are all living free. Never we are. Well, it's all part of the process. Ah. I know there's all kinds of techniques, but it doesn't happen to me very often, so I can suffer it for one day. Alright, these bits are a bit bigger, so let's just chop that through a little bit. This, I have to say, where a bigger knife is beneficial. If you're going to get yourself a new knife, or if you've got a birthday coming up or something, someone nice wants to buy you a present, go get them to get you a chef's knife. We've talked about it before. 8 inches, it's plenty enough. It's the sacrifice one must pay to enjoy the gift of onion. Exactly. What's this? This is like 4.5 inches, 10 centimeters, and my big chopper. Right. 20, 15. That's like 10. That's like a 10-inch knife there, which is just too much for most people. So 6, 7, 8 inches, and you'll find that's plenty big enough. You still get the leverage. It's also what's comfortable to handle, right? What's comfortable for your handle, for your hand to hold, because you don't want anything too big. Oh dear. All right. That's a lot of onion. I don't care. So we will start with baby spoon. Stop it, baby spoon. Stop it. Stop it. So cozy. Maybe this knife needs sharpening. I don't know. What's my favorite movie? Oh, I don't know. But the one I consistently go to and say is Fifth Element. Fifth Element, I think, is a work of beauty on many different levels. The acting is just phenomenal. Bruce Willis playing a nice parody of himself. I like it when an actor can do that. Not take it too seriously. To be honest, like working it with a spoon is fine, but the easiest thing is just to get in there. Multipass. Multipass indeed. Okay. This meat has been out for a bit, so it's softened up. Okay. So I'm just gonna stand this in the fridge while I make that dumpling mix. In under the nails. What other movies do I like? The Usual Suspects. The problem is once you watch that once, but I've watched it multiple times. I love watching The Usual Suspects with people who haven't seen it and seeing their reactions. Yeah. We're watching the stream with no Michael for a solid 10 minutes. What does that mean? You're just listening. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so just chilling off that. Getting my water ready. I'm going to boil the kettle because it's just water for boiling dumplings. Okay. Oh my word. This is starting to look very good. I should give it a try though, shouldn't I? Oh, I haven't seen Old Boy. Oh my word. Shit. Wow. So good. Needs more salt. It will condense. Some more, of course. A little bit of that. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. Here we go. So I didn't have a whole chicken. I just had some bits left from those farm chickens, which wasn't quite enough for my broth. So I bought some chicken drumsticks, chucked them in there. Why drumsticks? Because they got nice big bones in them. I want a video compilation. That's going to take a lot of work for anyone to hash that out, but sure. Hello, even Jay. Hello, Santa Green. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. James Spader. Oh, he's good, isn't he? Yeah, Spader, old Spader. Spader, old Spader. All right, he's up for dumplings, isn't it? What do we got? The melboller. How do we make the melboller? Melt the butter with water in a saucepan. Aha! And I'm making, what did I send y'all? We're doubling this up as well, if I remember. I say Sally, because I can't get to my phone. Really? Would you try and could you find the list of ingredients as I list them on the old Instagram? Or just check if I did double up the dumplings. You're so amazing for doing this. Um, I think I went for 150 grams or maybe 100 grams flour, but I can't remember. Tricking myself. Too many different locations. Uh, okay. I have so much chocolate congregating in my cupboard. I don't really eat that much chocolate. And people keep giving it to you. Well, people give you chocolate, but I do have toffee. Oh my god. As you can see, I've already consumed a few. On Twitter, I wrote 75 grams, did I? Hardly seems enough. Mm. Do I want to make double? Alright. Well, gang, you have it in your power to do what you want. I'm going to double up. Because why not? Come on. On your turn. So, I'm going to do 150 grams of flour. Yeah, that's hardly anything. No, whatever. The recipe was for 4, wasn't it? So, these scales are like 147, 8, 9, 50. 75 grams, 150 grams. What have I got here? Is that about right? I'm guessing it is. 170, not far off. So let's just. Oh shit! Didn't put the milk in the Huh? I didn't put the milk in the meatballs. Does it need it? Probably not. Hey, Berta. My shoe. I've never done it before, so it's all a bit new to me. Okay. So I need to warm it up. I need to warm some water. But we do. Uh, 240 milliliters of water. Two. There we go. I'm quite excited how this is going to turn out as well. Okay. Put a bit of salt in that for good measure. Two eggs. I'm going to start saving my onion skins. Apparently they're good for plants. We can have a look at our plants in a bit. Talking about plants, I think I'm going to have Cramo back on this week and do some more gardening streams. But what do I put them? I suppose I put them in here. I rather stupidly left some onions forgotten here in this Tupperware, and whatever you might think, Tupperware is porous. It will take on smells, as you probably know. Okay. I will. We'll discuss it later. There's nothing fixed, Sally. Don't worry. Just a plan at the minute. All right. Melt the butter with the saucepan. Add the flour all at once and stir vigorously until a smooth dough forms and pulls away from the sides of the pan. Remove from the heat and let it cool slightly. Beating the eggs one at a time until the dough is glossy and hold the shape. Season. Oh shit! I already put the salt in. Oh wow. Ooh. Oh dear. Never done this before. Okay. All right. Some vigorous beating going on. Any tips on this, Rumi? Good night, Bernardina. All right. Stir vigorously until a smooth dough forms and pulls away from the side of the pans. All right. Okay. Well, I've always wanted to make shoe. If there is, I mean. Oh, nice, Magusa. There we go. Good. I hope you have more luck than I do with them. Some of this stock is just looking so glorious. It's looking so glorious. So victorious. So victorious. We're gonna wash it and chop it and chuck it in. We're gonna jumpsuit today. Yeah, the meatball song, exactly. Meatball song. We're gonna make some meatballs. Gonna. Hey, Carlson, 33711. How you doing? Okay, my liquids are almost hot. Hot liquids. Oops, it's boiling. Probably shouldn't be boiling. All right. You got a visual on that? All right, let's look through the demonstration all at once and stir vigorously until the smooth dough forms and pulls away from the sides of the pan. Remove from heat and let it cool slightly. Beating the eggs one at a time until dough is glossy and holds a shape. Woo! So I've got to keep this on the heat. Okay. Wowzers. Get that out of the way. Maybe I can start warming that up actually and do it over here. put a lid on that and keep the heat in. That's the water for the dumplings. It ain't no sin. Doodle doo. Okay. Mama, Miss Honey Pie. Advanced level soup today. Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize the dumplings were this complicated. I have to say, I just thought, oh, dumplings, it's fine. Just bang it together. And semolina dumplings, Grießklößchen are made the same. Are they? Well, there we go. Then I have even more of a respect for simple Grießklößchen. I'm just letting this get up to heat on this ring, and then we'll have a go. Beat vigorously with a spoon. Oh, Micheline, I hope you feel better. Okay, you rest well. Cool. Take care. No, it's boiling. I don't think I want that. No. All right. Okay, here goes nothing. Drop it in all at once. I thought we were going to need a big bowl for this, and I didn't need it at all, did I? Oh, this rim on the bowl here is a little irritating. I feel like I need to take it off the heat for a minute. Okay, it's lifting from the sides. It is lifting from the sides. Okay, like a very thick roux. Yes, indeed. Well done, Sally. Thank you, Rumi. Makes me feel a little bit more confident knowing that. Oh, I can see why this works with Grießklößchen. Yeah. To activate that, just put it back on the heat for a second. Okay, yeah. Mmm. And well, I think we're there. Okay. So as you can see, that is coming off the sides. Look at that. I don't know what that is. What's that? Come here. Let's see. What the blazes? That's just a bit of dough that's not wanting to. Flour. Aha, little flour pocket. Okay. And we'll leave it with little flour pockets for now. I don't know if you can see that. I can't. Yeah. So you can see it's coming away. It says to cool it slightly, and then we're going to mix 2 eggs in. All right, are we ready? Cool slightly. What does that mean? Cool slightly. I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to actually start on the meatballs. Okay, water. I am going to add a splash of milk in these because the recipe said to. I think it's probably going to help with the flour. Swap that real quick so you can see what's going on here. All right, okay, so it's hardened up a bit now that it's been put in the fridge. We're probably going to end up doing 2 rounds here with the meatballs. Don't know how much of this you're getting. Oh, I know what I can do. I can move it forward to this other ring. That's what I'll do. What do you think? And then you can see what's going on. And we'll use this bowl now. It does come in handy. And we're going to put a bit of oil on our hands. Too many drinks here this morning, Michael. How are you doing, chat? You're back. Miss you almost made pastry. Well, look at swinging around here wildly between two different locations today. All right, let's get these eggs in. Cooled slightly now. Bang. Stir that in. So it's amalgamated. I do have a piping bag somewhere, but I don't think this is the time to try and use it. And bang. Egg number 2. Hang on, Pochke. I've doubled the recipe, haven't I? I need to put 4 eggs in. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, okay. Combine one at a time. Yeah, I was going to say this doesn't seem quite rich enough. It doesn't want to incorporate to start with. Just keep persisting. Okay. I have to say, I've never, ever, ever made this before. Or anything quite like it, in fact. So this is completely new to me today. Okay. Number 3 going in. Mix before they cook too much. Exactly. That's why I was. So it kind of goes this. It forms these little bits, and then all of a sudden, it does want to incorporate. Oh, it's a workout, I tell you. Here we go. And number 4. Woohoo! This is exciting. Just kind of chopping it in helps. Okay. Water's ready for the meat dumplings. There we go. Just persist. Swap arms for a second. It's always fun. It's always fun to practice with the other arm as well. God, I want cream puffs now. If this is all it is, if this is what choux pastry is, then I will be having a go. I was being slightly intimidated by it, but because I do love a chocolate eclair. I'm guessing sugar needs to go in at some point. Oh no, choux pastry is not. Oh. Okay, look at that. Look at that. I think That's good for now. Right, I'm going to set that to one side. How hot is that still? Something under that. And we're going to get on with our meatballs. Bit of oil on the hands. Take about a tablespoon's worth. We're going to make a little. They will expand a little when they cook, bear in mind, all these things. So, depending on how big you want them. And I don't think my pan here is big enough for one batch. And you get a feel for it. The other thing is dumplings. You know dumplings are done when they start to float. Whether it be meat balls or other dumplings. But I'm going to move the cam over in a bit. Just inhaled 3 crepes. I will never stop. Oh my god! Actually, just what I had for breakfast. I had 3. I made pancakes the other day. Get my oil is a little bit worn off now, but that's all right. Krapfen. Well, krapfen are kind of like the same thing, no? Is there a big difference between a berliner and a krapfen? Am I just being stupid, even though I'm German? Thanks, 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 Sally. I'll take that as a compliment. How can I not? Yeah, never go to the supermarket hungry. Right? Oh my god. Hungry, or if you've just had some 420. All right. So many meatballs. All right, we got 2 more out of this. And this was a little smaller. That's okay. Right, I'm going to reposition you guys. Just give me a second now. Hiffenmark? What's Hiffenmark? I don't know what Hiffenmark is. What on earth? All right. Here we go. Okay, this could be treacherous, folks. A lot of things lying around here today. Okay, meatballs can come over here. And I don't really need 2 drinks, do I? Okay, how are we doing this? I'm going to go for full transfer, guys. So bear with me. But we've done it before. It's nothing new. Need to prepare the cables. Wireless office, they said. 21st century would be easy, they said. The future will be solved, they said. Hagebutten, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I love rosehip jam. I think it's awesome. Okay. I feel good. I knew that I would. Is that dry? Nope. Can I make it dry? Yep. And now you've come to get me. It's a whole bowl of meat dumplings. You've come to get me. Help me, someone help me. Please, help me. All right, I got you. Where the water. Ay, scheiße. It's boiling. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a spoon. I had a spoon. Where the freak did that go on? Let's take another one then. Do. Okay, I'm gonna kill the backlight. It is not helping us. All right, here we go. Meatballs. I mean, you could drop them straight in, right? As you're doing it by hand, I just wanted to have clean fingers as I was moving the computer. And this seemed like a logical way. We're not worried about shape. So just make sure they don't stick on the bottom. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 5, 8, 10, 15, plus 9, 24, so 12 in each. 10, 11. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly half, does it? Okay. Lid back on real quick. 5. Oh, it's 11. I miscounted. So, how are we doing? Do you have to dip them in with your hands, each one? How do you mean? Into the water? The dumplings, are you talking about, Barbarian? Kind of, because you want them to hit boiling water or hot water so they seal each. But you can do each one. That's fine. I feel unstoppable. Oh, nice with a 98 axe throwing. I've done that. Did that not a year and a half ago. It was awesome. Actually, this recipe is quite easy. It's just chicken broth with some dumplings and stuff. So that's all fairly straightforward. We're just noodling about. There we go. Coming up to boil. So they're going to need about 5 minutes or so, if I remember. Your soup is done. Nice. Well done. But Barbarian Hamster, what was your question about regarding the was it regarding the dumplings or something that was to do with the Hagebutten? Spoon them all in. Did I? Hang on. What did I ask about? I'm confused now, but that's not unusual. Um, 5 to 10 minutes for these, so we're going to have to wait a minute. That's all right. We do love a good prep in this house. Next level mise en place, baby. Meatball confusion. Nothing to be sorry for. That's fine. So you can see they've floated to the top now. With the meatballs, I would not say that this means they're done. It said 5 to 10 minutes. I guess they've been in there a couple already. So I'm just going to put a 5-minute, 4-minute timer on for us. Thereabouts. I mean, that'll be good. And this broth, by the way, is just looking, oh my God, with the colour. Pork. I don't. Maybe I asked you something. Maybe I was asking myself. But anyway, as you can see, this pot is a bit small. I would feel this is crowding for 12 dumplings. But we have time. We have time. We're going till 4, so it's okay. Oh my God, I'm delighted. Donating my Perio appropriate studded balls to the cause. Yeah. I've never made dumplings before. Any kind of dumplings? Oh my God. All right, I'm going to show you. Where is it? It's not here. What? It's still in a box somewhere. I have this Cotswold cookbook. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. I have this Cotswold cookbook. Bear with me. Just bang that up. And I need to sort my curtain stitch out. And they have these mashed potato cheese dumplings in there, which are breadcrumbed and then fried. This is too good. Don't be ashamed. That's fine. You know, I don't know. I think cooking. Not everybody's into it, and sometimes we work within our comfort zone. Sometimes we work with what we have energy for half the time, isn't it? Isn't that how it goes? I don't make this kind of stuff every day. You know, a lot of these recipes we've been doing, if you look them up, you'll find they're like special Sunday lunch recipes. The Slovenian soup we've made, for example. Um, yeah, exactly, babush toad. There, look, that's the way to look at it. And that Slovenian soup is a Sunday soup that people make for a special occasion or weekend family dinner. You know, not like something you make every day. All right, and here's our other dough. I mean, I've never made this before. I've made like Semmelknödel, you know, or Tiroler Speckknödel, but I've not made this. Yeah. So, does anybody have any other questions? Do we have questions about out? Lots of seafood. I see. Yeah, Central Europe here, baby. You ain't getting much seafood where I grew up. They're almost done. How did you find out Peter Hosking liked cake as much as you do? Well, I first met Peter. I first met. Oh, by the way, okay, you ready for this? We'll get back to the cake question in a minute. I knew I had it somewhere. My shufanek, Walla. How's that? Find my shufanek. Varaniki. Have I tried Varaniki? And this as well. Forgot about that. It's like I'm sure I had this stuff, and then like I said, I've moved around a bit last couple of years, and it was in a box. Yes, I know. I should sort the box out. I want a bowl for these, please. So my broth has now been on for 2.5 hours. And I think I'm going to turn it off actually. And these, I reckon these meatballs are done. Oh my God. As you can see, we are losing water in the cooking process. My back plate is still warm. Stay there. So I'm going to boil some more water. Just to top up our pot. And we get the next round of dumplings in, isn't it? How did I find out that Peter Hosking liked cake as much as I do? So I met Peter. I saw him on stage before I met him. Actually, I saw him in a show at Divadlo Bezabradli or Nazabradli. I always get those two confused. And so I thought he's cool. He's a really good actor. The show was a bit rubbish for various reasons. Not his fault. And then saw him in another show with Blood, Love and Rhetoric, which is the company that Logan and Jim ran together. And then in 2012, I was asked, because I built a couple of sets by that point, whether I would make a set for Sweeney Todd. So we did, it was insane. I was doing 12, 13, 14-hour days set building for a month. And it was not paid. Circumstances were different. I had time on my hands. And I knew Peter by that point, and we talked and met, and I knew that he could build shit. So I was like, "You want to help me?" And so he said, "Oh, I got a couple of days here and there." And in the end, he was with me the whole process, right? And it was awesome. We just hung out every day building, and then we would go for lunch at this place called Zanzibar, and they had these amazing lunch menus. Um, at the time, 2012, you could get a lunch menu for 120 crowns, which included a soup and a main course, and then for like a dessert, 30 crowns extra. And yeah, that's how we met. So that, I mean, that's how we kind of found our mutual love of cake. And since then, we've been working a lot together, of course, because of Zimmerman. So top up my water, and let's get in with those other dumplings. Yeah, he's good people, Mr. Hosking. Okay. Okay, here we go, baby. Now, I have to say, I'm not these days a massive consumer of pork. I mean, bacon and ham aside, I will occasionally go for some ribs, but Denmark is known for its pork farms, and so we have pork dumplings, which is fair enough. And we will hold that spoon back because we're going to need it. Working with him means more excuses to get cake. Exactly, you got it. Und wir üben auch ein bisschen Deutsch hier, ja? Even Jay. Bublina made it. Hang on, Bublina got a tattoo? What? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? What happens in Prague? Oh dear. Um, hey, I assume you're not cooking along today, Bublina. Otherwise, I think we would have popped up before. Pregnant worm. All right. Okay. Well, I want to see that at some point. Um, All right. So, thanks for everyone for your bits and your subscriptions. Very much appreciated. We're going to work out with Sally Reumi what the plan is for the week. But I know for sure that I will be with Logan on Thursday for a brunch and or evening. Is the plan. We probably we haven't done Morrowind for a long time, have we? So we might get onto Morrowind during the evening. And during the day, don't know. Maybe Crusader Kings is very much enjoying that. And we're almost at the last phase of Ishtvan Nicopolis run. So we'll see. If Morrowind is cancelled. No, we've just come. There's been other things in the way. What? What do you? What, Jade? What? What? Goat Simulator was also fun. Your master's thesis. Oh my word. Okay. Work, 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 work. DF 1351. I'm eating your burnout. Um, I was playing Goat Simulator. Logan was on chat. 4 pages an hour. Well done. That's pretty productive. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Okay. Oh well, I'm glad that's happened. Yum 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 yum. Another part of you goating around. I just noticed my watermelons are being. Oh, looks like they're rotting off already. Someone did say that they're particularly look things. Watermelons too wet, not wet enough. Root rot. This first leaves are coming out funky. Let's see. Can't be a winner every time. Everything else is doing nicely. Everything else is doing nicely. Where are you from? I wish I had more options. America, Germany, Czech, France. Well, we have one France. Chat is very international today. Indeed. You've got to vote. That's all right. It's okay. I didn't do anything to them probably. Since they come out from under the plastic, they've been happy. All I did dare do is water them by the looks of it. 4 minutes for the meat dumplings. Colmas Vavas. Where's the other side of Europe? You got rune classes. Actually, I know someone in Prague who's amongst other things. I think he speaks Aramaic and Hebrew and Arabic. He also deals with the Tolkien languages down. Estonia, hello. Vive la France from Japan. Sissy, okay. Hello, Maguz. To France. Micheline left earlier. She was from France. She's from France. I ran out of dried chives today. It's devastating, dude. Just go make some more. Any Österreicher from Marseille, Michigan. How much for you to react to French memes video? Huh? C'est quoi ça? Je comprends pas. Foreign needs more answer options. I'm not French. Michigan, where we produce all the Mishies. That's fun. Michigan, rise up again. All right, we've got a couple of minutes on these meat dumplings, and then we're going to get some of the meatballs and get some dumplings in, and then my soup is almost ready. I'm going to get my bowl ready, actually. I'm going to get my bowl ready over here. Should probably get one of these chicken thighs out. Ah, yes, I can tell this is the one from the farmer's market because the color is just so much better. Oh, dude. Mmm. Mmm. I'm very English and sometimes it's very embarrassing. Why are these angry? How very English are you? From where in England do you hail? Where do your people come from? British gangs here, sipping tea as usual. All right, Baba. I had my cup of chai earlier. I'm on the coffee now. The balls are massive, by the way. How many balls per person? One seems quite lonely on the plate, but three might be too much. Those ain't the balls. That's the chicken. Chicken. From Lincolnshire. I grew up in Cambridgeshire. Ah, that's the Midlands. And Lincolnshire. It's like Logan Illian then, is he? From Lincoln. How many meatballs? This is double recipe, yeah? I doubled up. So what have I got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's supposed to be for 4 people. So 3 meatballs each, I guess. I mean, you can make them smaller. Okay, my ring over there on the back, you can't see it, but where I had the water boiling first, it's still warm. So I'm keeping these with a lid on. Over there. Like so. And now, how are we doing this? I've not worked with this before, so this is new to me. 2 tablespoons, and just do them like nugget, I guess. How big do we want these? About that size, I guess. You can help form them up a bit with the spoons. Actually, once the spoon warms up a bit with the hot water, they do come off a bit easier. So these are not perfectly round, and I don't care. Sometimes we go for presentation, and sometimes we go for what is the easiest thing to do. Oh my word. These are going to be so rich. There's so much butter in these things. Again, we'll do about half the dough. Roughly eyeballing it. I'm not counting. It's a bit bigger. Okay. Clask declared. What? Kleist. Kleist. No, it gets cooked in the soup, yeah. But if it's the way it makes shoe, then I mean, it's pretty easy. Shoe normally gets boiled, does it? They do shoe. I thought it was baked. I mean, desperately for the old puffy things, isn't it? For the old what do we call them? They're cooking me in the soup. Green puffs. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay, they're breaking apart a little bit. That's not the end of the world. Cook until they're fluffed and puffed. Cook until they float and are puffed. All right, well, said 5 minutes. Let's give them a couple more. And I guess then we're good. Then we're good. Where's Skeg? Oh, Skegness. Up in Skeggy. Gonna go to Skeggy, like? I think I'll use the sieve. I'll use the sieve. Do 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 do. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Yes, see now. Now they're floating. Now they're floating. Yes. Come to me, little dumplings. Come to me here in the night. Do, do, do. Do, do. Mm. Well, there's another good movie. Back to the movie question. Um, Gladiator is one of my favorite films. How's that? Chicken's cooled off. So we're gonna just take the. Oh, Jesus, gets me every time, dude. Ah, yes, look at that. That opening battle scene against the Teutonic Germanics. Oh my God! I'm gonna put those scribbly scraps in my bowl. Dropping a Scunthorpe in the chat. Is that a euphemism, love? Okay, so what's interesting about this dough? It seems it does not. If there's I see why the piping bag is good because you can see where there's cracks in the. Oh, they're very fluffy. That's interesting. Yeah. All right. Where it's not one continuous dough. So in fact, I'm gonna give that a bit of a mix together to try and. Nah, that's it. That's it. It's formed. It's formed. Interesting. All right. Well, you live and learn. You can see. Can you see? There's the lines there. It's not one consistent. Well, whatever. I'm okay with their size. Could have been smaller. That's all right. Oh, who's leaving? Okay, all right, MJ. Thanks for joining in, following along, and see you soon. Okay. All right, we're almost there, chat. We've had a little hiatus with the tech, so actually we would be a little bit further along if it weren't for that. And we would finish spot on at 2, I think. But there we go. The only thing left to do is it actually says to drop the meatballs and the dumplings, cooked dumplings, in the broth, which I will not be doing because I've got an oversupply of dumplings and I haven't yet strained out my broth. So I'm just going to serve it directly in the bowl. Because why not? So the only thing left to do after these dumplings are in is to chop up a bit of parsley. And then we'll be good. I'll make a big fat one there. There we go. Okay. Oh, God, this is so exciting. Oh my goodness. How exciting. Right, so I'm going to take this meat off the bone. Like so. Still stays mighty hot inside. Ah, oh, the gristle and all. Didn't used to eat the gristle when I was younger. I thought it was gross. And then these days, I'm like, yeah, give that to me. I used to watch my dad doing it. I'm like, that is gross. Why would you ever do it? And I guess I'm in dad's zone. I eat the gristle. But then we need it, do we not? Actually, the old collagen and stuff. So maybe that's what 6-7 treat. Who needs 6-7 treat? Oh, really? Hates hugs? Oh, that's sad. Yeah, probably because someone at school's like, hugs aren't cool. Parents are not cool. Mm-hmm. Oh God, I hate it. Oh, one of these days I will have either gas or a hob that is not this touch button bullshit. Okay, what else is going in? I'm going to have a bit of carrot. Couple of bits of carrot. And a bit of celeriac. It's quite a big bit of celeriac. We will not have the whole thing. Couple of bits of carrot, like that. Okay. Okay. Three meatballs. And let's go for a balanced number of dumplings. 3. And there's some parsley. Get a clean little chopping board out over here. So I can stay on camera with you almost. La-dee-da. Managed to cut my finger somewhere earlier. Alright, guys. Got some flat leaf parsley, doesn't matter. You could use curly parsley. Okay. Shut up. Shut up. What's that broth doing? Does it need more salt? No. Maybe a scratch. Maybe a crack of pepper. Yes. I think these dumplings are done. Give them one more minute. And parsley. That, boys and girls, lords and ladies, foxes and hounds, is an absolute work of beauty. That. Oh my God. Oh my God. The meatball. Hmm. Hmm. Dude. Hmm. Meatballs are perfect. I see now why it needs to be pork. I see now. I think you could use chicken mince if you were averse to using beef. To be fair. Wow. Wow. Oh. All right, gang. I know we need smell-o-vision. All right, give me one last look at it before I shovel this down my face. Dumplings? Not that impressed. I think they're missing something. Could do with a bit more salt or something. I feel like it's a bit of a Grießknödel would be much better. I'm shoveling this down. Oh my God. I think the broth is to make up for the dump. I know, but Rebenschmalz, maybe something. Even like just a touch more salt or something. Salt and pepper. Maybe I should have put the pepper in. Oops. Slow down, Mikey. A dash of Maggi Würze, exactly. Something. Oh, God, it caught on the back of the throat. Most. That's it. Oh. It's got me so emotional, guys. Keep that crap away. Come on. What about Worcestershire sauce? Dude. Hi, Amazing Fuzzy. You come in after bubbling that. Just that. Dude. All right, gang. I'll put this here. That's my almost demolished bowl. And we're going to finish up. We're gonna chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. We're gonna wash it and chop it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. We've gone to Denmark, made some chicken broth, some meatballs to add a poke and some dumplings to go with. We're gonna chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. Chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. Got some choux pastry, first time making you. Was not so hard at all. Wondered why I didn't do it before. We're gonna tuck it and tuck it and everything. We're gonna put some soup today. No auto mod badges given. Bubbler, you've got a chance. Don't encourage anybody. That's what she said. You came just in time. There's never a bad time to come as long as you arrive. We're gonna chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. Chop it and chuck it and chop it in. We got gonna chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We're gonna make some soup today. Chop it and wash it and chuck it in. We made some soup today. And that, friends, was Danish meatball and dumpling chicken broth soup. 14 of 52, plus there's been 2 extras, 16 weeks of this. Time flies. How does that happen? All right. Thank you for the stream, and thank you for everybody who threw bits my way and all the cheers and the subscriptions. Really appreciate it, and it keeps me going. So, Wednesday for sure. Wednesday evening for some more of not Edgar Allan Poe. What are we talking about, Michael? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, a little bit of Sherlock Holmes, and for sure with Logan on Thursday brunch and evening. And then next week we've got a soup coming up, which I need to work out, and we'll get that out for you as soon as possible. And maybe we'll have an extra stream with Marky Mark, old Cramps himself. Sherlock tonight? No Sherlock tonight. No. Sherlock will be on Wednesday. Who's Logan? Good question. I've heard of him, but I've never met him. All right. Loves you all. Have a good rest of your days or mornings or evenings, wherever you are, and see you soon.